Have you ever stopped in the middle of a sentence and thought, wait, should I say do or make?
Yes, this happens to so many English learners.
You know both words,
They seem simple.
but when you need to speak, your mind freezes.
Welcome back to Mr. Learn English. I'm Josh.
And I'm Emily. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Today's lesson is about two very small words that cause big confusion.
Do and make.
These two words are everywhere in daily English.
And yes, learners mix them up all the time.
That's completely normal.
If you've ever wondered, do homework or make homework?
Or do a mistake or make a mistake.
You are not alone.
Everyone struggles with this at first.
But here's the good news.
After this episode, things will feel clearer and easier.
You'll understand when to use do, when to use make, and why native speakers choose one and not the other.
And you'll feel more confident using them in daily conversations.
Before we begin, we just want to say one small thing.
If these lessons have been helpful for you, please give this video a like.
It really helps us and helps more learners find Mr. Learn English.
All right, let's start with something simple. Emily, what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday was busy. I did some work in the morning. Later, I made lunch. And in the evening, I made a plan for today.
That already sounds like a perfect example.
Yes, real life English.
I did work. I made lunch.
I made a plan.
Exactly. And that's what today's lesson is about.
Real English from daily life,
Not grammar rules,
not translation.
but natural usage.
Josh, be honest. When you were learning English, did do and make confuse you?
Absolutely. At first, I wanted to translate everything. In my head, both words felt the same.
But English doesn't work like that.
Yes, that's the key point.
English is not about word-for-word translation.
Native speakers don't stop and think, should I use do or make? They just say what sounds natural.
It's habit,
It's feeling.
it's fixed phrases,
Exactly. Some words just go together naturally,
like best friends.
and do and make each have their own friends.
So instead of memorizing long rules,
We're going to focus on simple ideas and real examples,
that's how English becomes easier.
and more confident,
Next, we'll start with do.
and show you when native speakers use it every day without thinking.
Now let's focus on do, because this word is used a lot in everyday English.
Yes, do is one of the most common verbs in the language.
At a very simple level, do is often used for tasks, work, and activities,
Things you need to complete.
things you need to take care of,
For example, you can say, I do my homework.
not make my homework.
Yes, homework is something you do.
Another very common example is I do my job.
Or, I'm doing some work.
These sentences sound very natural.
Exactly.
Work and homework are not physical objects you create,
They are activities.
so we use do.
Another everyday example is do the dishes.
That means cleaning plates, cups, and forks.
You can say, I need to do the dishes.
That's very common in daily life.
Yes, people say that all the time at home.
Another one is do the laundry.
Laundry means washing clothes.
I need to do the laundry today.
That's a normal sentence.
Now let's talk about do with general activities.
For example, what are you doing?
This question is everywhere in English.
You can answer, I'm doing my work.
Or, I'm doing nothing.
Both are correct.
Yes, I'm doing nothing is very common and very natural.
Now, let's look at do with daily routines.
You can say, I do exercise in the morning.
Or, I do yoga.
Or, I do some reading before bed.
All of these sound natural.
Notice something important here,
We often say do plus general activity.
not specific objects.
That's a helpful way to remember it.
Now let's listen to a short real life conversation using do.
What do you do in the morning?
I do some work and answer emails.
Do you do exercise?
Yes, I do.
That's real English.
Simple.
Clear.
Now let's help learners practice.
Answer these questions out loud with short sentences.
What do you do in the morning?
What do you do after work or school?
Do you do homework or housework?
Remember, short answers are perfect.
You don't need long sentences.
Now here's something very important.
Some phrases with do are fixed.
Native speakers always use them this way.
For example, we say do a good job.
Not make a good job.
You can say you did a good job.
That sounds natural and friendly.
Another one is do your best.
You can say, I'll do my best.
That's very common.
Yes, learners should remember that phrase.
Now let's pause for a moment.
Do is for tasks, work, activities, and general actions.
Don't try to translate.
Just listen and notice how people use it.
Next, we'll talk about make.
And you'll see how it feels very different from do.
Now let's move on to the second word, make.
This word also appears everywhere in daily English.
But it feels very different from do.
Yes, at a basic level, make is often used when you create, build, or produce something.
Something new appears after the action.
For example, you can say, I make breakfast.
Breakfast didn't exist before.
Now it does.
That's why we use make.
Exactly.
Another very common example is I make dinner.
Or I'm making lunch.
Food is something you create.
So we use make.
Now let's talk about make with plans and decisions.
You can say, I need to make a plan.
Or I made a decision.
These are very common phrases.
Yes, you don't say do a plan or do a decision.
You say make.
Another extremely common phrase is make a mistake.
This one causes problems for many learners.
But in English, we always say make a mistake,
Everyone makes mistakes.
even native speakers.
Exactly.
Another useful phrase is make money
You can say, I want to make money.
or she makes good money.
That's very common.
Now let's look at make with communication
You can say, make a phone call
or make a noise.
or make a sound.
Yes, these are things you create.
So we use make.
Now let's listen to a short real-life conversation using make.
What are you doing?
I'm making dinner.
Did you make a decision?
Yes, I did.
That sounds very natural.
Now let's help learners practice.
Answer these questions out loud.
What do you make in the morning?
Do you make coffee or tea?
Have you ever made a mistake today?
Remember, everyone makes mistakes.
That's part of learning.
Now here's something important.
Just like do, many phrases with make are fixed.
Native speakers don't change them.
For example, we say make progress.
Not do progress.
You can say, I'm making progress with my English.
That's a great sentence for learners.
Another one is make friends.
You can say, I want to make friends.
That's very natural.
Now let's pause and compare the two words.
Do is about actions and tasks.
Make is about creating something.
Don't overthink it.
Listen.
Notice.
Practice with real examples.
Finally, we'll compare do and make side by side, review everything, and help you feel confident choosing the right one in daily conversations.
Now let's slow down and bring everything together, because do and make become easy when you see them clearly.
Today, we learned that these two small words are not random.
They each have a feeling.
They each have a purpose.
We started with do.
We learned that do is usually used for tasks, work, and activities,
Things you need to take care of.
things you complete.
We heard examples like do homework, do work, do the dishes, and do the laundry.
We also learned common fixed phrases like do a good job and do your best.
These are phrases native speakers use every day.
Then we moved to make.
We learned that make is usually used when something is created or produced.
Something new appears.
We heard examples like make breakfast, make dinner, and make coffee.
We also learned very common phrases like make a plan, make a decision, make a mistake, make money, and make progress.
These phrases are everywhere in daily English.
Now, here's the most important thing to remember.
Native speakers don't stop and think about rules.
They don't say, this is a task, so I'll use do.
They use habits,
They use fixed phrases.
and that's what you're learning here.
So don't try to memorize everything at once.
Instead, focus on noticing.
When you listen to English, listen for do and make.
Notice the words that come after them.
That's how your brain learns naturally.
Now let's do one small practice together.
Say these sentences out loud.
I do my work.
I make dinner.
I did a good job.
I made a mistake.
Short sentences.
Clear meaning.
That's real English.
If you ever feel unsure, remember this.
If it sounds natural, it usually is.
And the more you listen and practice, the easier this choice becomes.
Before we finish, we want to remind you of something important.
You don't need perfect English to speak well.
You don't need to know every rule.
If people understand you, your English is working.
And learning common phrases like do and make helps your English sound natural and confident.
Thank you for learning with us at Mr. Learn English.
We're proud of you for practicing and improving step by step.
If this episode helped you, stay with us for more real-life English lessons and simple speaking practice.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye till next time.